Do you ever look at other people's lives and say, damn, I wish I had what you had? You might be walking along the street and you notice someone with a more attractive partner and you say, this sucks, I wish I had a more attractive partner. You might see friends from high school or people that you know in your social circles with a very good career, making a lot of money, and they seem to be successful, and you say, damn, I feel like shit because I'm not at your level, I'm not doing as good as you. So if you do feel this way, then first, I'm sorry, it sucks. I've been there as well. I do still feel this way sometimes, where I compare myself to other people, but this is an issue that I want to address in this video, because the need to compare yourself to other people is this painful, crappy mentality that a lot of us have, and it comes from a feeling of insufficiency. So you'll find that the happiest people, they don't give a crap what other people are doing. If anything, they are actually happy for other people's success. I know it sounds crazy, right? Being happy for other people's success. But if you come from a frame of inadequacy or you lack self-worth, then you'll see successful people as competition. You'll see them as a threat. You will feel like crap if you see someone else who is doing better than you. And this is sort of why we compare ourselves in the first place, because we want to feel like we're doing well in life. We want to feel like we're doing better than other people because it's a way to gauge our own life experience and where we are. So for example, if you are making a good amount of money and maybe you have a partner that you care about and you have had some cool experiences in life, you might look at other people who don't seem to have these things, and it will give you an ego boost. It will give you a sense of satisfaction saying, oh, you know what, I'm actually doing okay. I'm living a pretty good life compared to these people, so, I must be doing well. That's your own internal feedback system saying, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, mate. But there's a problem with this, because not only is it super egocentric and you're in a place of ego which doesn't make you feel happy, but when you are comparing yourself to other people, then you're always going to lose, because there is always someone doing better than you. Think about it. There is always someone making more money. There is always someone who has a better family or a more attractive partner, or they have something that you don't have that you want. So in comparison, you are the loser. The aim of the game is really not trying to do better than other people, because if you build your life around trying to win, then you are always going to lose. And you really need to think about this, because if you feel inadequate, then you are always going to compare yourself. If you compare yourself, then you feel inadequate. There's an effect and a cause, and there is a relationship here that you need to look at. So if you are comparing yourself to other people in some sort of way, or maybe you do it a lot, and maybe you feel like crap a lot because you're doing it a lot, then you need to look at your own wounds and what may be causing this. Because when you really look at it, you'll find that comparing yourself to other people is a way to plug up that gaping hole in your self-worth, because you don't feel good enough just by yourself. Otherwise, you wouldn't care what other people are doing with their lives. You wouldn't care how many likes someone has on social media, or how much money someone else is making, or how attractive their partner is compared to your partner. When you view life through a frame of comparison, where you are constantly comparing your life situation to other people's life situations, then it means you are not genuinely happy. So I've found in my own life that I tend to compare my life to other people when I feel crap, when I actually feel like I'm losing, and when I need that sort of dopamine boost to feel like I'm doing better than someone else. So I get caught in my ego. I'm not coming from a place of authenticity or genuine love, and it's more a competition. Life becomes a competition because a part of my brain kicks in and says, okay, how can I actually salvage this situation? Oh, I'll do it by comparing myself to other people who seem to be more unfortunate than me. So if you're in a bad situation in life, or if you are feeling unhappy or you're not fulfilled, you are going to try and seek out people who are doing worse than you to make you feel better about your life. And of course, you might see some people who seem to be doing not as good as you, and you might feel this sense of satisfaction. Your ego might rejoice a little bit and say, hey, my life is actually okay. okay, it's fine, let me go on with this and let me find some other poor soul to compare myself to. But the problem is that you'll start seeing people who are more successful because, there's always going to be someone who's more successful than you or has a better life situation than you, and you are going to feel like crap. So if you are constantly comparing yourself and trying to get this ego boost to say, okay, my life is okay, I have nothing to worry about, then it's because you're trying to plug this hole. You're trying to plug this hole of inadequacy and self-worth and make yourself feel better, but this isn't a good path to take if you actually want to heal and come from a place where, hey, you feel good about other people's lives. If you see someone doing better than you, you say, good work, I genuinely feel happy that you are doing better than me. And instead of seeing life through this frame of competition, you see it in a way that we are all on the same team here. We're all like, you feel for other people like they're your brothers and sisters, instead of seeing it in a way that you need to be doing better than them and you don't care about their own life situation. Actually, you'd probably feel happy if their life fell apart, so that way you feel better about your life. Do you think this is a mentality that happy people have? So the first thing you can do here is actually just start focusing on your own life more and building up your own life instead of looking at what other people are doing. Who gives a fuck about what other people are doing? The only time you should be looking at other people is for inspiration or because you are genuinely interested in what they are teaching or telling or doing. But you shouldn't be looking at other people to see, how many followers do you have? How well are you doing in life? What is your girlfriend like? What is your boyfriend like? How happy is your family? How big is your house? You shouldn't be looking at other people and wondering about how good they've got it in comparison to you. Because if you're doing that, you're just looking for that sweet dopamine fix and you're in the place of ego. You're not in the higher self. So what you can do here is start focusing on your own life and just bring your attention in. Stop looking at other people. Stop wondering what other people are doing. Stop wondering how they're doing. Just start focusing on your own life and building your own life as well. Because, of course, you have this wound of inadequacy, which is why you compare yourself to other people, but something that you can do is just start building your own life. Put your energy on yourself. Put your energy on your future and what you actually want to do. And this way, you're not going to worry about what other people are doing so much. The next thing you can do is lean into your own victories and start appreciating what you actually have in life. Start trying to express more gratitude. Start trying to feel more compassion for other people. Start trying to experience more love. So look at what you are actually doing right in your life instead of, what am I doing wrong? How am I doing worse than other people? Where am I going wrong? Why is my life not where it should be by now? And start focusing on the things that you are doing well, because you are doing some things well. I can guarantee you that there is something in your life that you are very good at. There are aspects of your life that you are smashing and you are doing a good job at. So you need to look at your own victories and what you are actually doing well at and start to lean on them. Start building your self-worth authentically by appreciating the things that you are doing right. Because we are our own worst critics, which is why we don't tend to appreciate our own lives. We don't actually see how good we are doing in some areas of our lives, because anything that we are lacking or we feel that we are lacking just takes all the attention away. So we need to build that muscle of slowly putting our attention back to the things that we are doing well and appreciating it. Feeling gratitude for our own victories, big or small, and just paying attention to them. The last thing I want to mention, if you actually want to get over this painful mentality, is to genuinely try to feel happy for other people's success. And I can't stress this enough. When you actually genuinely, again, I want to emphasize the word genuinely, feel happy for other people's success, then this is when you know you have self-worth. When you no longer have this wound of inadequacy and you have healed. This should be the true metric that you are aiming towards, is feeling genuinely happy for other people's success. And you just need to be aware of this at first. So pay attention to every time you feel shitty, because you are comparing yourself to someone else. Every time you get into this frame where you start comparing yourself, or you start feeling jealous or envious or just not good because someone else is doing better than you, bring it back in and say, hey, I'm doing it again. I'm being an asshole again. I'm being selfish again. And slowly try to think, how can you actually be happy for this person? How can you cheer them on? How can you send them positivity and love? And work through your own demons or your own feelings of jealousy and say, you know what, I just want to support this person. I think it's cool what you're doing, and I am going to support you in your work because I want to see you thrive. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you be happy. So I hope the information in this has given some sort of insights or some sort of knowledge to you that you can use and start improving your way out of this mentality where you can feel good for other people. But with that said, I'm going to wrap it up. So thank you for watching this video, and I hope you all the best in overturning this mentality, getting out of your ego, and embracing the higher self who actually wants others to thrive. Thank you.